Hey, my name is Molly, and I'm going to show you how to make a Vietnamese Crested Argus of polymer clay. A Vietnamese Crested Argus looks like this. They have a long tail, and the males, since they have the longest tails, the males are actually the birds that have the longest tails in the world. The colors that you need today is going to be gray, yellow, black, and white. So first things first, you need to roll out the clay, the gray clay, so you can get the right shape. You can make yours any pose you want. Just make it have a very long tail. If you want yours to be a male, or also called a boy one, then you can make yours very long. But if you want a female, you can make yours shorter. So kind of roll it into like a snake, like that. I'm gonna make mine like curled like this, and then you can and for the hair you can pinch, put it around it, put it up. Then if you did that, then you can get more gray clay and make the head. So first, you need to condition it. So yeah. Then make it to a teardrop like that. Then you can just make it into with your finger or just put it on. Either one. And if it's too small or too big, you can anytime just change the size. Oh, and if you need any other tools, you could probably use a rolling pin. That could be helpful. Roll. And nice teardrop. And make sure it's not exactly teardroppy. Like, make it kind of like that, kind of like a lion-y head or berry head. Then you can connect it on, test the size. Then you can blend it on. Make sure it's stuck on there, so when you let it put it in the oven, it doesn't dry out. So it doesn't fall off. If you've done that, get your yellow piece of clay, like a little piece, condition it, and you are gonna make the peak. So first, put it up. You can make yours closed like that if you want, or open. I'm gonna make mine open. They have fairly small beaks, so it's not like an ostrich, or it's definitely not like a flamingo. Like those ones are very big, but these ones are like very small beaks. So make sure yours is very small when you're making the beak. So like that. And if you're making yours up, then you can lift it up a little bit, make it small of course, so you can fit in the bottom. Put it the beak. Flatten it out. There. If you have your beak and everything else like this, then you can stir it on with the eyes. So first take a little bit of black clay. Make sure it's the right size. So like in a good place like that. Other side then. Make sure it's, try to make it fairly similar to the other one, so the face and the sizes. Because you don't want it to look wonky. Except if you make it like a funny Vietnamese Crested Argus, but Vietnamese Crested Argus is very special because they are very critically endangered. That means there's only people probably hunted the Vietnamese Crested Argus, like there's 90% of its species died out. All because of us humans. We destroy their habitats and hunted them. Also climate change and yeah. So like that. You can make little highlights if you want, like that. So it looks like light is reflecting off of it. So, like the sun is like hitting the eyes. Like a mirror. I know it's sad that the Vietnamese Crested Argus is dying out, but if you want, you can help them by starting your own project to help not only Vietnamese Crested Arguses, also other critically endangered animals. Think of that. And like this. Make those kind of like this. And you need more white. This could take a while, but you need white clay and then make like little dots on it, the little Vietnamese Crested Argus, because if you look at this picture closely here, there's like little small white dots on them, and that's all we're gonna do now. So like make them kind of fairly small like that. You know, as a normal person, I love gravity, but as an artist, I absolutely hate it because her head does not want to stay up. See, she's supposed to be here, and she's going down here. Thanks for nothing, gravity gods! But as I said, we should try to defeat the gravity now. So that's why we're gonna add a little bit more gray clay so you can like support its neck so it stays up, not too sloppy like this. So we're gonna get a ball and make sure you blend it so it's not like this. Like blend it on. It also helps like thickness and make everything also thicker too, and like bulk it up. So like that. That's good. So you can keep going with the dots like that. And if you're wondering, where do you put it on the head? Yes, you need to put it on the head too. But the closer you get to your head, the smaller you make them. Smaller before you get to the beak. So if you pot, can't talk. Oh. they put it kind of everywhere on the Vietnamese Crested Argus. Even when you're looking at one side of the Vietnamese Crested Argus, you should look on both sides. So the polka dots are on each side of the Vietnamese Crested Argus. Not like one that it's almost like a tree. If one tree side has leaves and the other does not, that doesn't make sense, does it? Nope. So you need to make it the same. Not exactly the same, but like both of them have details. I needed both details, so it's even and balanced. So like that. And the closer you get to the tail, you don't do white dots anymore. You do black dots. Because if you look at the Vietnamese Crested Argus, near the tail there's like black dots. Keep going until you get to the tail. The white aside. It's the other like scrap pieces. You can like flatten the tail a little bit because the tail is flat. So you need to make the ones on the tail very, very small, even smaller than the ones on the head, like about the same size. Like that. Then you can like pinch that more a little bit so it looks like a feather, and pinch each shaft. Then the last thing then you need to do is the feet. I mean the legs, the claws, tail. Why is it so hard to speak? Like that. So because a bird or a Vietnamese Crested Argus with no feet doesn't make any sense. It's almost like playing basketball with no ball. You can add in with a little, if you forgot some spots of white. Well, at the tail you can like add that, I guess. On the side, the black dots, there's gonna be a white dot actually. You need to do that. Just so it gets a little bit more detail too. And they also like have white dots beside the black dots. Like that. Like that, that's good. And put it into like the blank spots like here. Like in the neck definitely. Neck doesn't have any dots. So just take a little chunk and then nicely place them on the little birdie without breaking him or knocking him down. Be careful not to like squish his head, or else you'll just ruin the whole piece and start over. And if I'm going too fast, you can anytime pause the video. So you can keep going and going and going. So you can get all the blank spots and then make your piece into a beautiful Vietnamese Crested Argus. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Until next time, bye guys.